Evan, Justin, and I were lucky enough to draw a coveted Wyoming deer tag. We approached this hunt with mixed emotions as we knew last winter had devastated the deer herds. We knew that turning up a mature buck would be challenging, so we started scouting in July, hitting it hard every week, leaving trail cameras scattered all over the unit with hopes to turn up a buck that we could focus the rest of our time on. Although we found several respectable bucks, we never found the big daddy we were looking for. Archery season finally came and we decided to visit a spot we had only been once before. The smoke was terrible and visibility was low, but we finally located several bucks of the caliber we were looking for. With the fear of spooking these deer out of the country, we decided to let them be and come back opening day of rifle season. Little did we know the real challenges were ahead of us. Opening day of rifle, we experienced rain, snow, and the fog was so thick we couldn't see more than 10 feet. That night, a bear decided to join our party. The horses bolted through our fence, and down the trail they went. The next day, while I was rounding up horses, Evan found an opening through the fog and was able to connect on a buck we called Dagger. After 16 gruesome miles, I finally made it back to camp. With only a couple hours of daylight left, I hit the mountain. When I got to the top, movement caught my eye. Other hunters had spooked 2 bucks and they disappeared into the trees. After following their tracks for several hundred yards, I took an educated guess that they would circle back. I rushed up the mountain to try to cut them off where I figured they would be at. My luck finally turned as I spotted the 2 bucks running out the bottom. With no time to spare, I had to make a decision. So I made a quick decision to make the shot, and my first shot, he was closer than I thought, and I actually skimmed it off his back, which I'm not proud of. But then he ran off, and I was able to stop him by by howling like a wolf, and it worked. He stopped just for a split second for me to get a shot. I arranged it afterwards. It was like 430 yards. But anyway, as you can see right here, he slid. I mean, this is like 300-400 yards long. Slid down the mountain. And there he is. With camp and the 2 deer loaded, we started to ride out figuring the hunt was over. Halfway to the truck, I was able to glass up a big bear several miles away. Kicking the horses into high gear, we closed the distance to a whopping 755 yards. Evan, being a long-range guru, made a perfect double-long shot for a picture-perfect ending to our hunt.